Welcome to Amplifying Leadership and Tip Thursday with myself, Tara Lehman. I am a partner, coach, and consultant at Twin Life Coaching and Business Services, of which Amplifying Leadership is a division. I hope to bring you some information or key takeaways that you can use to build, enhance, or grow your leadership skills with Tip Thursday. Today, I want to talk about being organized, and not just within your four walls, but also electronically, because it's very important. In my corporate life, I was always told that I was a very highly organized person. And this came from everyone from customers to vendors who maybe toured our facilities or spoke to me, to other peers and employees as well. And being organized really did help me dramatically increase my time that I had available, as well as lower any frustrations that could come from not being able to find something quickly. First and foremost is that when you don't have an organized workspace, you feel cluttered in your mind. You feel frustrated. It's difficult to focus. So if we can just even look at our current workspace, if you're in an office or perhaps you're in manufacturing space, is it cluttered? If it's cluttered, your mind can get cluttered as well. So the first thing you should do is take a look at your workspace. What can I do with it? What am I not needing? If I don't use the stapler except for the end of the day, does it really need to be in front of my, something I use every day, like a calculator or my keyboard? Really try to figure out what that looks like for you. What don't I need that is currently here? If it's files, take, an hour and file them, get rid of them, go through them. It's important to make sure that what's on your workspace that you need that day is for that day, and everything else is put away and clear. And yes, it takes time, but you'll find a lot of time later. Electronic organization is extremely important as well, because everything is now electronically filed for most people. If you don't have paper files, then you do have electronic files, right? Those electronic files should also be organized. So don't just save everything onto the drive and not have subfolders in there. Tara's drive should have a file that says maybe the leadership follow cohort for my course, or maybe it's my podcast information, or maybe this, or maybe that. You need to have those subcategories so things are easy to find. The idea is that everything is put somewhere that you can find it in less than 30 seconds. Better yet, less than 10. But we do know that some people have a lot of electronic files now. So as long as you can find it in less than 30 seconds, that's okay. You need to start somewhere if you haven't done this before. So create one folder that you are going to move some files in a day. Keep it simple. 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. Maybe it's the last 15 minutes of the day if that's a file thing for you. In manufacturing, which can also be used at home, in the office, anywhere really, it could be used in a hospital, is a manufacturing tool called the 5 S's. What does that stand for? Sort, meaning you're going through, like I just mentioned, on the desk, and you're sorting through things that are needed, not needed as often, garbage, recycle, and you're putting those in those places. Things that I need today need to be on my desk. Things I need tomorrow can be somewhere else. Things I need in a month can be somewhere else. Things I no longer need, garbage, recycle, shred. Don't hold on to things you don't need. Second is to set in order, meaning put all those things in place. The things you use the most are closest to you. Shine is cleaning. Yes, people, you need to clean as well. You want to make sure that everything is tidy, because when we do clean things like computers or machines or forklifts, we actually can extend their life because dirt isn't getting in there. Then you want us to standardize this. Maybe it's writing processes. Maybe it's every Friday you spend a half an hour filing things. Whatever that is, you need to create those standardizations. This works in a manufacturing setting very easily, but you can bring it everywhere, literally. And last one is to sustain that. Finding a way that allows you to keep what you're doing on a regular basis. So maybe that does mean that you standardize it with a process that's written. Maybe it's you put reminders in your phone if you're doing it at home. Doing things like this will allow for better time management, because you're not going to be sorting through things. You're not going to feel like you just have this cluster in your mind. You're actually going to feel decluttered, more relaxed, and you will have more time. If you do want some more information on that, you can reach out to me, of course, because I can provide a lot more detail on the 5S strategy. But that's a basic high levels of some organization. So remember, organize your workspace. Help your employees do that as a leader. Leading by example in this case is key. Organize the electronic files. Start somewhere, even if it's 5 minutes a day. Practice 5S, and then you'll feel less cluttered and have more time. So where should you start? Well, that is dependent on you and your clutter that you might have around. I recommend figuring out what is taking more time and working on that first, as it will give you the biggest bang for your buck. So if finding files is the biggest time waster you have today, maybe you want to start there. It may also provide you with some motivation to move on that second thing that you need to organize to find more time as well in your day. After all, we can't change time, but we can change how we use the time. All right, that's our tip for today. I hope you were able to take something from that. And of course, you can always reach out to me if needed. If you are wanting to develop your skills, or perhaps you want to join a supportive leadership community, please visit us at amplifyingleadership.ca, a twin life coaching and business services division. Until next time, please be safe and be an amazing leader or leader to be.